Alright, welcome to part 2 of Mario Kart 8, where we're going on to the next cup once we've unlocked Lemmy. Now, what do you think of the Koopalings being in here?
I don't mind it.
Yeah, seems alright.
I just think it's kind of a waste of 8 character roster spaces when the character rostering itself is probably this game's weakest point.
I can understand what you're saying, but honestly, I just feel neutral to my. I don't mind it. It's just a nice little reference. Just leave it as that.
It does seem very easy to use them as just gap fillers.
Yeah, and it was kind of a shame. I know a lot of people who've, like, instead of these were like characters from, say, the RPGs or something, just like, so we've got different characters rather than like all these characters are basically the same. But yeah, that's Nintendo. They've got to fuck something up, haven't they? It's like they're under obligation to do so.
Yeah, they weren't used until like after World, wasn't it? Like after World, they weren't used till the Wii game, Super Mario Wii.
Yeah, but overall, it's merely a nitpick. If anything, due to how good the game is, except for the battle.
Oh, the battle mode. that is a shame that they changed that, because what is in previous Mario Kart games that have had battle mode, they've had like
arenas.
they've had new like square closed-in arenas.
Yeah.
Whereas in this, they didn't
basically the same thing.
They didn't bother making new arenas for it. They've just like changed up some of the main tracks, so you can go like ages just driving around trying to find someone to attack, and that's kind of, it's just so uninteresting.
They always like to the balloon bells.
Yeah, but like when you're driving around spending more time trying to find people than you are actually throwing shit at them to put the balloons in.
I mean like in general, like the old ones.
The battle mode never really caught my attention, but even so, it is.
It's like, it's not my thing, but there's a huge following for it. Like I see on the stream sometimes when doing like battle mode, and like people love that. So to kind of gimp it down, I think what they could have done, say like it was like a rush job sort of thing, like they ran out of time or they ran out of budget or something. Take the levels you've already got, but close a section off. Like say for example the desert level that's in there, instead of having like the whole track, just pick that one like lagoon part, close that off, let all the battle happen in that. And that would be like still a closed-in area, so you're not getting like separated from everyone, but you still wouldn't have to make new assets for it. It's just
a genuine question. How much like Wii U's now, and do they come with like motion sensors?
I'm not sure exactly now. I know they're a lot less than they were.
It's the premium pack that comes with the motion sensor, I think.
Motion sensor, what, like the
Wii motion.
If you had like the basic pack, would you have to have the motion sensor already?
I have no idea.
You don't really need the motion sensor unless you're going to use your Wiimote on it.
But I would definitely suggest that, just for the sake of like backwards compatibility, and some games using Wiimote support.
Yeah.
And I think, just for like virtual console stuff as well, because
City Escape.
Yeah. Because although the gamepad isn't as unbearable as I thought it would be, it's still not exactly comfortable to play games on for long periods of time. So, like, if a game lets me use the classic controller or the Pro controller or something, at least anything other than the gamepad, I'll use it.
Is this Toad Harbor? That's like City Escape, or was it the other one?
No, this is the one with City Escape.
Oh, right,
there's a part on this that is exactly City Escape.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The only time that they've copied Sonic, the Mario Kart game.
Well, other than Sweet Mountain, but
yeah.
Yeah,
but I get more Wreck-It Ralph feel. So.
Yeah,
it's a subliminal Wreck-It Ralph message.
Yeah, let's not go over that yet again. It's this section. This is City Escape.
Seems as they can make DLC for this, they should at least put Wreck-It Ralph in this at some point.
No, it's the Mario Kart game. Let's not do an All-Stars Racing.
No, but Wreck-It Ralph is awesome. He just breaks shit.
Yeah, but like, it's a Mario Kart game.
But they've stuck a Mercedes in this.
Well, it'd be better than Pink Gold Peach.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but still, that's one thing.
Peach is a character I can't stand anyway, and now that they've done Pink Gold, it's like, why?
No, they spent ages on that design.
Oh, yeah, originality.
Yeah, but like, one of the reasons why I feel the All-Stars Racing Transforms a bit sterile is because like it doesn't have the Sega vibe to it, because they've shoehorned Wreck-It Ralph and Danica Patrick into it. It's more like the Sega and anyone we could get hold of.
Where's Danica Patrick from again?
Oh, she's some actual real life racer.
Oh.
Like, why?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, Danica. Yeah, she's like she's like, you know, in a motor racing, all those rednecks like.
Yeah, but why is she in?
I can't even remember. NASCAR. That's it.
Yeah.
You remember the NASCAR episode?
Oh.
No, I'm on about Steve, like in South Park.
I
Poor and stupid episode.
I don't think I remember watching that.
What I'll say for this track is it's like got a really relaxing tone to it, like as well as just like the general city sort of visual. You've also got like a really laid back theme. It's just so gentle, you know.
Yeah, I just thought about that. The character roster in this is awful. I think it all went over to all of the focus for the character rosters went over to Super Smash Bros.
Well, they're different teams.
Would you say that Mario Kart 7 has a better character roster, didn't it?
Well, 7 had similar sort of problems with characters.
That didn't have many characters in it.
The thing I'll say for 7...
How many did it have? Like 16?
Yes, I think so.
The thing I'll say for 7 is it's not great, but it's not. I don't think it's bad as everyone makes it out to be. It's a fun enough game. It's like it's just not the best.
I really like 7.
I think this is the one that makes use of the water gimmick level.
Yeah, a lot of them do have just like random water sections because they wanted to bring back the water stuff from 7. But
I love the fact that they made homage to like Luigi's Mansion in the DS version when they had the Luigi's Mansion track.
The music in this does actually sample a little bit of the Luigi's Mansion theme, which I think is pretty cool. It's just I think
you should really like play it at some point. It'd be a good commentate.
I've watched a playthrough of it before, the Brain Scratch run. It seems fun enough. I
think I've got 2 copies. Do you want me to lend you one so let's just save it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright. You got to promise we've got to do comms over it. Like.
Well, it depends whether I can get decent enough to play it. That's the thing. So I don't like trying to play games that I don't know how to play.
It's short, and it should explain it.
Because let's be honest, that Mario Brothers 1 run was kind of awful on my gameplay part.
But Mario Brothers isn't really hard to play.
No, but I suck. That's the point I'm making.
Yeah, it shouldn't take that long. I mean, it's not that hard unless like, you really cock it up.
Challenge accepted.
I think the only problem you would have is probably going around getting the booze, but that's an optional thing.
It's the whole being set in one place thing I'm a little bit cautious of because it's like
that's where Luigi's Mansion 2 sort of like cancels it out.
But it kind of feels like a little bit backtracky sort of. That's something
but with like Luigi's Mansion 2, I like it, but obviously they can't go for the same thing a second time. But it would be good if they did a mention of like the portrait ghosts from the first one because they were the key points for me in it, like the portrait ghosts. Like they'd have their unique traits, and you'd always have fun trying to capture them. And the boss portrait ghosts were like, quite interesting. Like certain gimmicks around them, like you get Chansey, that's a baby, like shrinks you down and like attacks you in a crib. The second one is like a normal size, but it's like set in a graveyard. It's a bogmire. It's sort of like just a thing.
Is that a reference to Christmas Carol by any chance?
What's that?
No, I think.
And but yeah, that was quite a good one. And the third boss is Boolossus, which is basically multiple boos to make one big boo.
Yeah.
And the fourth one is King Bowser and Bowser mech with
I've seen the Bowser
with Boo in it, and he's basically controlling it.
It's like you can't have a Mario game without finding some excuse for Bowser's being it, can you? Which I won't complain about because Bowser's my favourite character from the series, but still, it's like when
I'd say Luigi, to be honest.
Luigi's pretty cool. But
would you say second, Faith?
Maybe, yeah. But the thing with Bowser is he's like the big, like. The big villain sort of thing.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
I like that. And whenever I play this game online, I play as Bowser, even though he's like a bit clunky. I just have to play as Bowser.
It is a bit awkward when you drift by it. But apparently, doesn't he have like top speed or acceleration?
Yeah, heavy characters have the highest speed but the lowest acceleration.
Yeah, that's it.
I will sometimes often go for the small characters with the smallest carts and wheels.
I think Yoshi's probably the best character in a way because he has decent acceleration and drift.
Yoshi is the
all-round sort of.
Yeah, Yoshi's basically the all-round type of character along with Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
Except I think
The
Yoshi's
all-round
got
is
slight.
well.
I think Yoshi should have slightly lower speed and just a bit higher acceleration.
Yeah, he does. He has more acceleration than the two, I think.
I'm not too sure how I feel about the kind of assigning different traits to each cart or like piece on this. It kind of feels to me like, especially with this kind of game, it's very multiplayer oriented, and a lot of people are just want to go and play online straight away. And to have a case where you're gonna be stuck with a shit cart until you unlock stuff, like before you got like the same fair balance as everyone else. That's something doesn't really
But I
sit
really
too well.
like the idea of like different, changeable parts.
I think it should be mostly cosmetic though. It's just like, so you got something to unlock, but you're not.
To be honest, I'd just say it's a slight hindrance. I'm like, I don't care about this shit. I just want to play.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like especially like I said, it's very online heavy, multiplayer heavy. You just want to play the play the damn game, don't you? And it's got to the point where I know people who've wanted to just play online. In fact, just played through the things over and over to grind, just so they can play online with a fair balance.
Well, I've had good excuse to play online on my Xbox for a few days. Gotham City Imposters.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's similar to Team Fortress 2, but I've never played Team Fortress. But I can tell from like the sort of style and the wackiness from it. But I tend to do really well at that. It's like I play it. It's like it's a first person, but it's sort of like you could use like trampolines to lift you in the air. You have gliders. You have like sneak. Like you can go invisible. You have like goggles.
Is it the kind of thing that's like an online only game or something, or is it? Like,
yeah, it's an online only, but it is good.
That's the kind of thing. I know the appeal of them kind of games, but they just don't seem to have that same kind of longevity to me. Longevity. It's just something I know that eventually servers get turned off.
Yeah,
that's my fault.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm more of a story person. But I don't mind online if it's something that you really want to play and like have fun with it.
Yeah. It's with Mario Kart 8. That's the first game I've played online.
To be honest, I don't even know why Call of Duty has a story because most people just go on multiplayer straight away.
Yeah, but that's just that kind of game.
I've only played a small amount of Team Fortress 2, but that was like a few years ago. But the main appeal for me is like the little videos that Valve made for each of the characters, just like give them their own personality.
Gotta have new hats.
Yeah, it's like I know there's a huge community behind TF2 in there. Yeah, I've never played it myself. A lot of
PC users, but yeah, it just gives Gabe an excuse every year to say, "Look, everybody, look at all this shit you can get. Don't worry about Half-Life 3."
Yeah, and we've gone off topic already, haven't we?
Yeah,
we do that a lot.